late nights, the crazy customers, and the wildest tips. We got Jezabel from Gossip Gentlemen's Club in Melville, New York. Let's give it up for Jez. Thank you for being on the pod.
Oh, no problem. So excited.
Everybody's been telling us we need to get you. I've been wanting to get in here, and you're the number one name. Everybody's got to get
Thank you.
Jez.
I'm flattered. Maybe that's just because I'm the oldest one here.
Oldest and wisest.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
right. So we start out every podcast, every episode, given your credentials. Where'd you start as a bartender? What gave you the start? And where have you worked to get here?
I started at, this sounds so bad. I started at 16 years old as a shot girl and a go-go dancer.
Okay.
And I worked for a company that would send you all over. So I worked at the Limelight. I worked at the Octagon. I worked at all these places. None of you have any idea where they are because it was.
I went to the Avalon, which the Limelight became. Oh. The old church. Yeah, no, definitely not. I wish I saw the Limelight. Yeah.
No, but it was. So the natural progression was just to bartend. So it was a girlfriend of mine was like, hey, why don't you guest bartend at a dive bar in Elmont, New York? And I worked there for a couple of years, like 1 or 2 years. And then I moved on to another one and then another one. And then I wound up at the biggest, any place that there was on Long Island, I had worked. So it was really cool. Like it was such a different time. A different place every night.
So you've worked like everywhere around Long Island?
Everywhere there's a building, like Prime. That used to be Coco's. I worked there. Every used to be, I was there.
Yeah. Give us a couple more of those. So
Chelsea
Prime
Street,
used to be Coco.
Prime was Coco's. Chelsea Street, Zachary's. The Garden City Hotel. I worked there for years, one of my favorite places. And then more recent was like Sugar Dining Den, Social Lounge. And then here, I mean, literally if there was a place, I had at least worked there. Yeah.
And how long have you been here?
Since new management took over, probably about 13 years, maybe a little, yeah.
So you've been here 13 years?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is your home base right here.
This is home base. This is the best place I've ever worked.
I love it.
This place.
Did you always think you would be in the bar industry? Like
No.
Growing up?
No. I was supposed to be an attorney.
Attorney?
Yeah. That's what my mother told me I was going to be.
Yeah.
Little did she know I was arguing and had a bar, but not arguing over a bar. But no, yeah, definitely not where I thought I would be, but it definitely is a part of me.
Yeah.
But I'm still always like, still insecure about it. Like there are certain cocktails that people tell me, can I get a, and I'm like, and then I just like, and then
Freeze.
Other things are on the back of my hand, like just, yeah.
I can tell already that you're not going to admit that you're good at this, but if you've been doing it this long, you are.
I have good qualities.
Yeah. At what point, since you started bartending till now, what was like that point that you realized, I can do this? Like, I got this. Even if you don't think you're the best bartender, you're good at it.
I knew I could do it.
Yeah.
It's just when people say bartenders and things like that, I tend to say I sling drinks. Mm-hmm. I don't craft cocktails anymore. I have.
Yep.
I hate it, but I have. But I sling drinks, and I like slinging drinks. The faster I work, the busier it is, the more I like it. I don't necessarily want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Which I'm in the wrong place for that.
Yeah.
So, I have friends who just make their money from talking, and I'm like, not me. I'll serve everybody. You just sit there and talk.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
If I'm sober, I don't like to talk. Once I start drinking, all of a sudden you can't pull me away from the customers.
Once I start drinking, I can get obnoxious. Yeah. The older I get, the worse my faces get. Like, I can't control it anymore, which is kind of funny.
When you get annoyed with somebody? Or?
Apparently, I've been told now that, I don't even have to be annoyed. They'll be like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. Everything's fine. They're like, well, you look miserable. I'm like, well, that's just my face. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
The RBF.
It's the older you get, the more gravity takes over. So I have that frown now. But other than that,
You're being hard on yourself.
No, so now I turn around and I look and I smile. And I tell all the girls, I'm like, smile.
And as you were growing your career through bartending, do you have anybody like tell you not to? Like, did you have anybody that was hating on you, like parents or friends or? Was everyone always
No,
supportive?
you know what? I didn't look at it as a career. I kind of just looked at it like as a means to an end. I was paying the bills. I was, I want this car. Then kids came into it. So then I'm paying for college. Like, so
Yeah.
it literally, I didn't look at it as a career. I always looked for the next thing. And I did so many things. And this is the only thing that's stuck. I would always work nights. I was
Yeah.
a mortgage broker. I ran shipping company for gold and silver. I mean, I've done other things, but they've always been secondary. Like this was always I always worked nights.
Yeah.
Always.
Your main source of income was always the bartending.
Always. And even I've worked pregnant. Nobody knew. Like I literally was not giving it up. First time I quit right away because they were still smoking.
Yeah.
But then the second time, I'm like, I'm going to push this as long as I can.
Yep.
Yeah, it only lasted like 5 months, but I
5
gave the
months
old
is pretty
college try.
solid. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Better than a lot of people could do.
Well, yeah. Thankfully, the boobs got bigger, so they were like trying that. They were like, oh, yeah, she still looks good. But they didn't know. Why are they getting big?
Then the bump started to get
And
bigger.
the bump started getting bigger, and then I was like, February 3rd, 2000. I still remember the date, and I'm still friends with the manager who did it. So
Who said,
they
"Hey, you
called
gotta-"
me. They're like, enough's enough now. And I was like, that's just messed up.
Oh,
That's just mean.
You've
I
taken
actually
too
saw
far.
him the other night, and I literally always say, well, you fired me for, and he's like, not for that.
the other bars that you've worked at, they were all like gentleman kind of clubs, or
No, this is the only gentleman's club I've ever worked at. I wasn't even supposed to work here. My boss, who I had worked for previously, at a couple of really, really nice establishments, one being the Garden City Hotel, and I worked for him for years. He was coming into this, and I was like, yeah. Like, it took 2 years, I believe, to build and gut out and do everything. And he kept, you coming? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm coming. I did not want to come.
yeah,
And then I remember saying, I can't work there. I'm the daughter of a politician. I'm married. I got these kids. I don't really think this is the best place for me. And he said, give me 2 weeks. Just give me 2 weeks. Help me set up the bar. Help me train the staff. Just get me out of the rut. And if you still want to leave, you leave. And
Yep.
And 13 years later, because they treated me like I was gold.
Yeah.
From other partners to my hosts to my management, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And we became like a family. I mean, of course, there are snips and things like that, but that's just
It's
part of
any
the
place that you work at.
Any place.
Like, that's
And it's funny. We can laugh about it, so it's great.
yeah. For somebody who's never been here before, how would you describe this place?
It's entertaining. It's kind of like 30% of my clientele is female.
Okay.
Which right off the bat I think is weird. And they come in by themselves. So it's not like a standard gentleman's club where a lady can't come in without a gentleman.
Yeah.
It's literally like we got girls of like 5 and 6 rolling up by themselves. And I still never gets old. I still look and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I don't know if I'd have those balls.
Yes.
So that just goes to show you what kind of place we turn this into. It's not a standard gentleman's club. It's kind of like I get in trouble if I say a mini version of, but it's like one of those places where there are regular, like an 11 from what I hear. I've never been there because, again, I'm old. But yeah, it's something like that where there's people could meet and it's the only kind of nightclub thing on Long Island.
Yeah.
So basically we're that with entertainers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's
really
classy.
cool.
Like being in here, it's very
It's-
nice, very clean.
It's so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until you get to my back of the bar at 5 o'clock this morning when I get yelled at for throwing bottle caps on the floor
Yeah.
and this in the garbage. But
Straw wrappers and bottle caps.
that's what my
everywhere.
barbacks get extra money for.
Yeah. I mean, that is what you tip them for.
Forget my barbacks here have been with me for 17 years, 18. They came from another place with me. So
you've had the same
I've
barback
had my
for 17.
same barbacks, 2 of them. 2 of them.
That speaks volumes.
And the other
Yeah.
ones are amazing too. But yeah, the one behind the bar with me, I worked with both of them. Actually, I've worked with for quite some time,
So
and they're the best in the business.
You must be good to work with.
No.
Yeah. You're hard on yourself because if they're sticking with you for 17 years.
Your money's good, but not sticking with me. It's the establishment. I mean, we follow the management.
Yeah.
So that kind of like the ownership. So that.
And a good bar back, nothing compares.
No. I had another really, really good bar back, and I go to see him every now and then. I think he works at Bracco's.
Okay.
It's the only reason why I'll go to Bracco's. I'll pass and wave.
Yeah.
But I do go to say hello to him because he was that good.
And here, what's like your typical night crowd? Like, I know you said 30% females.
Yeah.
Is it like younger, older?
That's where it's a roller coaster. That
Okay.
it ranges from, the brand new 21-year-olds to women who hear about it, that they come in after dinner because their husbands have been here, or the 60-year-old dude, or the 75-year-old guy who just wants to see what we're all about. But it is all over the place. So my mother and my mother-in-law one night were like, we want to come. It's not like, and they named another place, and I was like, no, mommy, it's not like that. They're like, we see the it's pretty, and plus my best friend happens to be the featured entertainer. So she's at my house for Christmas, so she'll show my mom videos of her hair hanging or doing some acrobatic thing, and they're all like, can we come? And I'm like, yeah. Sure. It's not like I have no problem bringing my mother or my brother-in-law.
Yeah. When we were in Mexico, we saw some girl doing
the hair hanging.
A hair hanging, and I said to Bill, I said, oh, you need to tell her.
She's already on it.
I said, you need to tell her. And he goes, and he pulls out his phone and he goes,
she's been working on it for a while.
Look at this. And he was like, she's way better than that. Like,
yeah. And we do have our shows, the shows that they put on, they put a lot of work into it. And it's really cool to see.
During the week, like you have the best night versus the slowest night.
It's different here.
Well, I was going to say, like, what is the difference? Like from your best to your slowest night?
Here is different because it only takes one. So you could be working on a Tuesday night and some money guy comes in and drops $1,000 on your tip, and you did nothing all night except for serve a couple of dancers and a couple of and it's slow. Mm-hmm. There are nights where I'm busting my hump and I walk out of here and I'm like, oh, why did I work that hard? So there is no...
For a bunch of kids sharing beer.
Every night is different, and you never know what you're going to expect. And that's what's kind of annoying and fun all at the same time about it. Because you can't bank on anything. And
how does the vibe here compare to where you worked at other bars? 'Cause I'm sure you had plenty of great experiences. Not to say negative or... No. But just indifferent.
I don't know. I've worked at so many great places that there's a party here every night. Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. After midnight here normally is packed.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday are the quieter nights. But I mean, there's always people coming in. But then again, I worked at the Garden City Hotel. And there was one year that the Mets were winning. They were in the playoffs. And
that was a while ago.
I'm a Yankee fan, so. And I was working in the VIP room, and we had, I want to say, Cliff Floyd, Paul LaDuca, David Wright. I think it was David Wright's one of his first couple of years. Somebody else, I don't remember. Kevin James walks in. Exhibit was living in the hotel doing something, so he was there.
Rides. Yeah.
We were literally... This little smaller than this was the VIP room, and it was packed with celebrities.
Yeah.
Packed. So things like that were fun because, everybody wants to be seen at the Garden City Hotel. Here it's kind of like, people post and whatchamacallit, but you're trying not, the party's a little bit more, it's bigger. It's way more, upstairs is huge.
Yeah,
so it's kind of spread out. So the room is whatchamacallit, but it's not as intimate as other places I've worked.
Every bar has their regulars.
Right.
Do you think that you have more here or less or equal amount?
I think that's not fair, only because I'm here the longest. So I think sometimes either people gravitate to me and be like, you know, she knows everybody. Yeah, because she's been here
Yeah.
since the beginning.
They're comfortable with you.
Or they just walk away. And that's usually because they did something wrong. Or I have the resting bitch face and they just think I'm really mean. So now I try to smile. But I do have my fair share of, you know, of clients. Like it's pretty good. I've been blessed.
And I know, like, probably here a little more discreet, but is there like one regular that sticks out that you not want to shout out their name, but like just give a...
Oh, he would love it. Bill. What up, Bill? No.
yeah.
Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
Shout
He made
out
this
to
happen.
Bill.
He made this whole interview happen.
Well, that's so weird that, too, I had no idea. You know, I have really, you know what? I have people who have been with me since before this.
Yeah.
So a lot of my clientele are not gentleman club clientele.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, there were times the girls didn't even come over to the bar because everybody would be like, nah, just here to see Jez.
Yeah,
My bar was not the place for these girls to make money because I had regular nightclub clientele.
Right.
So it was like, oh. So, but then I needed them to get the gentleman club clientele.
Yep.
Had I known and not fought that whole thing, you know. But yeah, I was like, no, I just want to serve my people. And now I'm like, no, oh, she's getting $100 for doing nothing. Oh, I want to serve her people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You live and you learn.
I like them. So you get some good tips.
Yeah.
Sure.
But then you get the same thing. It goes anywhere. It you know.
You get the kids that tip you
get
nothing.
The kids. You get, you know, like I said, you get your good days and your bad days. It's just like anywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a nice.
Would
place
you
to
be
work.
comfortable to say what is the best tip you've ever gotten in all your years bartending?